to Kent Tonight on KMTV. I'm Louisa Britton. Coming up in the programme: body found in River Medway, Axeman caught on camera, and Trump and May looking fishy. But first this evening, a body has been found in the River Medway. The man was discovered near Medway Valley Park in Strood this morning. The family of a man reported missing in January after reportedly jumping from the bridge has been informed. Police, firefighters and ambulance crews were called out just before 10 o'clock this morning, and a boat went out to the middle of the river near the M2 bridge and brought the body back to shore. Police have also confirmed that a second major search is underway in the River Medway in a separate operation. We'll bring you more on that story as we get it. A man's been arrested after an appeal to find the person responsible for lobbing a beer can which partially blinded a woman. Cora Mitchard had travelled to Deal on New Year's Eve with her fiancé when she suffered a serious injury to her eye after a beer can is said to have hit her in the head during the fireworks display. She was told she would only regain a small percentage of her sight on one eye. The 20-year-old man from Deal who came into contact with the police was taken into custody. He was questioned and released on bail until March the 6th. The boom in British tennis has taken hold in Medway. Sport fans seem to be rushing to join the new Avenue Tennis Centre in Gillingham. The new £8 million centre won't officially open until the end of March, but people have already signed up to become members. Avenue Tennis is the first of its kind in the country, with almost 20 indoor and outdoor courts. Spread over 4 acres, the facility also has a gym and health suite and badminton courts and a restaurant and a bar. And police are looking for a man who tried to rob a shop in Gravesend with an axe. The attempted robbery happened at the Milton Express, and I went there earlier today. This was the terrifying moment caught on CCTV when a masked man burst into a shop in Gravesend with an axe. The would-be robber demanded money from the man behind the counter, threatening him with the weapon. This is the shop, the Milton Express, a small convenience store in the Denton area of Gravesend, where on the night of the 27th of January the attempted robbery took place. And the street just behind me is Elliott Street, where the man ran off and has since disappeared and hasn't been found yet. But despite what happened less than a week ago, the shopkeeper has said that he hasn't put him off and that he's just happy that no one was hurt and nothing was taken. It happened at about 7:45 at night last Friday. Kunithiavel Vithikaran had been unloading goods when his son, Havinis, who was at the front of the counter, called for help.
My second son, it was there. He ran on the back and passed the message, "Dad, this robbery. Come to front." And we are coming quickly on the front. My staff and me come shouting, "Who is so shouting?" Yeah, and he straight away opened the door, run away, and we follow him. He climbed the wall, this big tall wall, climbed the wall, run the next garden. Yeah, that's happened. Meantime, I ring the police.
The hooded man then left the shop empty-handed after other staff members ran in. He then ran into a car park in nearby Elliott Street, where he jumped over a wall and disappeared. Luckily, no one was injured. The police were called, but no one has been arrested, and they have said their inquiries are ongoing. The man's been described as white, of thin build with blonde hair, wearing a cap and a balaclava. Louisa Britton, KMTV, Gravesend. A man's been arrested after armed police were called to a residential street in Ramsgate. Firearms officers and a dog unit arrived at Allenby Road at about 11:30 this morning after they received reports a man had been seen with a rifle. The road was cordoned off but has since reopened. There's been a high police presence on the Isle of Sheppey this week as part of an operation to combat drug crimes and including drug use and antisocial behaviour. Josie Hannett was at raid this morning.
Police here on the Isle of Sheppey have been tackling drug-related crime and antisocial behaviour head-on as part of the week-long Operation Fuji. They've had more officers on the streets, drug warrants taking place and police dogs searching the area to crack down on criminals.
Ultimately, drug dealing and drug use have a rippling effect throughout the community. Obviously, the people that live around drug dealers have a very disrupted kind of lifestyle, and it also increases the levels of acquisitive crime and other crime types as well. So we're very keen to tackle it. The immediate reaction from all officers when we don't find anything is disappointment, because obviously we want results and we want to show people that we're working for them. But ultimately, we don't come away with nothing. We still take away the intelligence that we've obtained throughout conducting warrants, for example, and being inside people's premises. And sometimes that can lead to further warrants down the road that prove to be more successful.
And finally, US President Donald Trump has taken pride of place at a fish shop counter in Folkestone. He is joined by Theresa May at the Folkestone Trawlers in the harbour. Managing Director Terry Noakes and Kath Meisen spent an hour and a half making the faces after smoked salmon and sea bass. They said they wanted to lighten the mood and create something that would symbolise May and Trump's special relationship. Now a look at the weather. Duarte Diaz will tell us more about what to expect this evening and into tomorrow.
Temperatures across the county will stay between 9 and 8 degrees tonight, with cloudy skies and the winds picking up. Thursday morning looking to be much the same, with even higher winds and no chance of sun. But later on in the afternoon, western areas of Kent will be getting some rain as temperatures increase to a maximum of 11 and a minimum of 10.
That's all from us this evening. We'll be back again on tomorrow with all the latest stories from across your county. In the meantime, don't forget you can always keep up to date by listening to KMFM or logging on to kentonline.co.uk. You can always follow us on Twitter and on Facebook and catch our regularly weekly shows. On Monday we've got Team Talk, and on Sundays we've got Paul on Politics, including Chris and Co for the business show. Have a wonderful evening. Good night.